Rasheeda just snapped, and what went down between her and Scoop? And Kirk might be the final straw. All it took was one leaked voicemail from Karlie Red. And everything Rasheeda thought she knew about her marriage shattered in seconds. What Karlie revealed was so twisted, so cold, so violent. It didn't just spark a fight. It ignited a full-on meltdown on set. We're talking screaming, tears, furniture thrown, security dragging people out the room. And the worst part? It's not just about cheating, not just about betrayal. Karlie claims Kirk's been hiding something way deeper. Something from before the cameras, before Jasmine, before the paternity tests, something that might prove Rasheeda never really knew the man she's been defending for 20 years. And once Rasheeda heard it, she lost IT. Now there's footage being blocked by VH1. Cast members threatening to walk, and rumors that Kirk may be officially done with lhhatl for good. But the most chilling part? Karlie says she has more proof. And this time, she's naming names. If there's one thing fans of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta know by now, it's this. Rasheeda has been through hell and back for Kirk Frost for over a decade. We've watched her fight to keep her family together, even when the whole world told her to walk away. The baby scandal, the lies, the gaslighting. Jasmine Washington, the DNA tests, the heartbreak, the forgiveness, the denial. And through it all, Rasheeda stood tall, unbothered on the outside, shattered on the inside. But what went down this season? What Karlie Red dropped? That broke her. Let's rewind. Rasheeda and Karlie have always had a shaky relationship. Frenemies on a good day, passive-aggressive rivals on a bad one. But recently, Karlie had been strangely quiet, keeping her distance, watching everything unfold between Kirk and Rasheeda like she knew something no one else did. Turns out, she did a voicemail sent to her by accident from a woman no one recognized yet. The voice on the message: angry, loud, confused, hurt. She says Kirk lied to her. She says he made promises. She says he was still seeing her while pretending to fix things with Rasheeda, and that's not even the worst part. The woman said Karlie knew the truth all along, that Karlie was there the night Kirk made those promises, that she saw things go down, that she's been covering for him ever since. So what does Karlie do? She brings the voicemail straight to the set on camera. No warning, no filter, and all hell breaks loose. Rasheeda's reaction? Instant fire. She lunged across the room before producers could even blink. Security barely had time to react, screaming, cussing, full-on chaos. But the emotional breakdown wasn't just about the voicemail. It was about everything that led up to this point. Let's be clear. Rasheeda has been fighting for years to prove her loyalty wasn't in vain. She took Kirk back after Jasmine. She defended him even when fans called her foolish. She stayed. When the show made her look weak, when the world dragged her in the comments, because in her heart, she believed Kirk still loved her. But this voicemail, this was different. This was deception layered on top of deception. Not just a new woman, but Karlie Red's involvement. Someone Rasheeda never trusted fully, but never thought would go this far. And what makes it even worse, Karlie didn't seem surprised by what the woman said. She didn't deny it. She just stood there, silent, watching, almost like she wanted Rasheeda to break. According to an on-set source, Rasheeda was so shaken she had to be pulled into a private room with production for over an hour before she would calm down. And when she did, she said something no one expected. "Y'all don't understand. This man been lying since before the show. Done protecting him. For the show, let that sink in." Because what Karlie hinted at wasn't just a side chick situation. She claims Kirk's been hiding an entire chapter of his life, one that Rasheeda was never told. One that could rewrite everything the fans thought they knew about their marriage. And guess what? Karlie says she has proof. She told producers she's sitting on old photos, texts, even audio that would expose not just Kirk, but another cast member who was helping him cover things up. Now VH1 is scrambling. Cast members are threatening to walk. Lawyers are being called. And Kirk? He's gone ghost. No posts, no tweets, no appearances. Sources say he stormed off set after Rasheeda's blow-up and hasn't been seen since. Meanwhile, Karlie Redd. She's leaning in, posting cryptic messages. On IG, sometimes silence speaks the loudest. Secrets don't stay buried forever. Watch what happens next. Oh, we watching? Because if what Karlie's hinting at is true, Rasheeda might have just found out her entire marriage was built on a lie. So here's where it all turns from emotional to explosive. Producers were scrambling behind the scenes after Rasheeda's on-set blow-up. Karlie had just dropped that voicemail, like a grenade, and Rasheeda. She was pacing the hallway in tears, clutching her mic pack, shouting, "Why would you bring this to me like that? Why now?" But the damage was done, and just when everyone thought it couldn't get any worse, woman behind the voicemail came forward. Her name, Sienna K., not a cast member, not a socialite, but according to sources, a former background stylist on season 7 of lhhatl. Yup, she wasn't just some random fling. She worked on set, in the shadows, behind the scenes, quiet, invisible, until now. And once she was identified, VH1 producers rushed to get her on camera because her side of the story was too twisted to ignore. Sienna agreed to meet with Rasheeda off camera first, but Rasheeda refused. Nah, she said what she said. She bold enough to talk behind my back. She can talk in front of the camera. So the next day, in a private setup, Sienna sat face to face with Rasheeda. No Kirk, no Karlie. Just the two women, a couple producers, and full camera coverage. And that's when the bombshells started dropping. First off, Sienna admitted to being involved with Kirk on and off for years. She said it started as flirty convos during season 7 when Rasheeda and Kirk were working on their marriage, but it didn't stay innocent for long. "He told me you were separated, said y'all were just filming to keep the show alive." Rasheeda's face. Blank. She didn't blink, but you could see her chest rising and falling like she was barely holding it in. "So you just believed that? That we was fake married for TV?" Sienna hesitated. "He made it believable. He said you both knew the game. Said you were just business partners now." Rasheeda looked to the side, whispered under her breath, "This man is sick." But it didn't stop there. Sienna then dropped a truth that even producers didn't. No. She claimed Karlie Redd introduced her to Kirk. Yup, allegedly. Karlie set the whole thing up, told Sienna that Kirk was cool, lonely, and didn't need to be tied down no more. She even told her to be discreet if she wanted to keep getting invited to after-parties and cast events. This setup. Sienna said she kept it quiet for years, but when Karlie stopped returning her calls and Kirk ghosted her entirely, she got fed up. She sent that voicemail in a moment of rage, never expecting it to reach Karlie's inbox. "Wasn't trying to hurt you, but once I saw how dirty they were playing me, I said, forget it, let it all come out." Then came the kicker. Sienna pulled out screenshots, messages from Kirk, dated as recent as 6 months ago. Some were flirty, some were explicit, but the one that broke Rasheeda. "Can't wait to get back to ATL. I need that peace again. You always been better than her at keeping it cool." Y'all, Rasheeda looked like the floor disappeared beneath her. She stood up, walked out. Mic still on. "Get this mic off me. I ain't doing this no more. I'm done. I'm so done." Production tried to stop her. Producers followed her into the hallway. And what did she say? "I gave him everything. Everything. And this man out here telling women he needs peace? I've been the peace. I've been the one holding it down." The crew was dead silent, but just when it felt like Rasheeda was finally getting the answers she needed, the twist hit hard. Because after the episode wrapped filming, an anonymous DM was sent to Karlie Redd's burner Instagram, and it contained a video, a screen recording of Sienna on a FaceTime call with another man. And the man, allegedly a VH1 producer, In the call, Sienna is seen laughing, sipping wine, and saying, "Girl, I got them, shook." Karlie gone choke when she sees this next. 1. Watch. Yup, it looked like Sienna wasn't just a victim. She may have been plotting this whole takedown as payback for getting cut off by Kirk and Karlie. Suddenly, fans weren't so sure. Was Sienna telling the truth? Or was this a masterclass in revenge clout? Either way, Rasheeda was spiraling. Sources say she refused to film for 3 days. Kirk wasn't answering calls. Karlie claimed she had no idea who the producer in the video was. And then, Jasmine Washington. Yes, that Jasmine posted a tweet that said, "Told y'all years ago, ain't nothing changed but the names." The internet went crazy, fan theories popped off, Reddit exploded. Is Jasmine connected to Sienna? Did Karlie do this to hurt Rasheeda on purpose? Is Kirk ever really loyal to anybody? And VH1? They're now debating whether the footage is too violent and volatile to air uncensored. But one thing is clear. This wasn't just a fight. This was a takedown, and Karlie read. She knew exactly what she was doing. The dust hadn't even settled from Sienna's tearful confession when Karlie Red came swinging again. And this time, she didn't come with shade. She came with receipts. And not just any receipts, a voice recording when she claimed she had for years but never released out of respect for Rasheeda. Now that respect is gone. At 2:13 a.m., uploaded a now deleted Instagram story that nearly broke the internet. A secret audio file, the caption. "I told y'all I was being quiet to protect her. Okay. But since y'all think I'm the villain, let's go." The audio starts with Kirk's voice. It's scratchy, low, clearly recorded without his knowledge. It's on the phone seemingly, venting to someone Karlie won't name. She ain't never leave. So what I'm worried for? She needs me to have a storyline. We both know the show don't move without me and her pretending. What? He continues. Jasmine, Sienna, whoever. She'll know I move how I move. Long as the check clear, she gone cry on cue. Rasheeda's name. Right there. Plain as day. The clip was short, just 27 seconds. But the impact. Devastating. Fans went into meltdown. Kirk said Rasheeda needs him for a storyline. This man basically admitted he's been faking it for cameras and sleeping around. Anyway, Karlie been sitting on this? Within an hour, VH1 producers were calling Karlie's phone non-stop. She didn't answer. Why? Because Karlie had something even bigger coming. She sent a leaked message thread to the Shade Room, allegedly between herself and Kirk, dated back to 2019. The messages revealed that Karlie and Kirk were way more connected than anyone. New. In one message, Kirk texts, "I know you and Rasheeda ain't cool, but keep what you saw between us. Don't let them producers twist it." Another message, "You've seen Jasmine again? She'll say anything." Then Karlie writes back, "You good? I'm loyal. Till I'm not." Boom. Now fans were seeing the entire backdoor betrayal in real time. This wasn't just about Karlie exposing Kirk. This was Karlie exposing herself. As someone who had been in the middle of the madness the entire time, and when fans connected, the dots, everything made sense. Karlie had always been around, always in the background, always the one with the tea, but never dropping the full truth. Now, she's spilling everything. "I protected Rasheeda longer than I should have." Karlie said in a follow-up IG Live, "She called me fake when I was the one keeping her whole marriage from collapsing years ago. But now, she'll want to cry on camera and pretend like I'm the enemy?" Okay, Rasheeda's response. Dead silent. But insiders say she was devastated. One producer anonymously told Hip Hop Confidential, "This broke Rasheeda in a way I've never seen. She's not speaking to Kirk. She's not answering Karlie. She's not returning calls from cast. We might not get her back this season. And as for Kirk, he went off. After Karlie's leak, Kirk took 2 IG stories and posted a text-only slide. That audio was taken without permission and chopped. Y'all love drama. But what about truth? Y'all really believe Karlie Redd now? But it was too late. The damage had been done. Kirk's reputation was officially in the toilet. Fans were demanding VH1 remove him from the cast. Hashtag #FireKirk was trending. People were commenting under Rasheeda's old posts, saying, "Girl, we told you." And then came the second twist. A new voicemail leaked, but this one wasn't from Karlie, it was allegedly leaked by a current cast member who accidentally received it from a burner phone Sienna used, and in the voicemail, Sienna is speaking to someone fans think might be Jasmine Washington. Her voice is clear and she's heated. They think it's over. I ain't even started. I got video, girl. Real video. If Karlie want to be messy, I can be messier. What? Now fans are convinced there's more footage. Possibly of Kirk. Possibly with someone who's not Sienna, not Jasmine, and not Rasheeda. And that's when everything spiraled. VH1 issued a statement saying footage was being reviewed and may be withheld from airing for legal reasons. A cast group chat was leaked where multiple lhhatl stars were begging Karlie not to release the next file she was teasing. Rumors say the next leak might involve a former cast member's husband, and it could destroy another relationship entirely. So now the question isn't, will Rasheeda forgive Kirk? It's, how many people did Kirk involve in this web of lies? What does Karlie really have on him? And who's next to get exposed in this toxic chain reaction? Because this isn't just a cheating scandal anymore. This is a legacy-level betrayal. One that's about to burn the entire cast down to ashes. The second Karlie dropped that voice recording was like a bomb exploded across social media. And within minutes, the public went into a complete frenzy. Hashtag RASHEEDA deserves better hashtag. #FireKirk, hashtag KARLIE leaked it hash. Sienna said what she said. Don't for hashtags started trending within an hour on X, formerly Twitter, and fans were not holding back. Kirk been emotionally manipulating Rasheeda for years. That man is sick. Karlie Redd had that audio for years and didn't say nothing. She's just as messy as Kirk. Sienna not innocent either. It ain't a love triangle. It's a whole octagon of betrayal. It's Rasheeda. She was nowhere to be found. No posts, no story, no statement. Fans flooded her last Instagram post with comments like, "Girl, blink twice if you're done. Leave him and level up. We got you. Say the word and the internet will drag him daily." Meanwhile, Karlie Redd was basking in the fire. She went live just hours after the leak and said, "People mad I exposed him. That's cute. Y'all, the same ones who would have called me fake if I stayed quiet. Damned if I do, damned if I don't." But the way she said it, grinning, unbothered, borderline smug, that sparked a whole new wave of backlash. Karlie ain't innocent. She just timed it for maximum damage. She wanted Rasheeda to crash. That was never love. That was envy in disguise. And guess who else jumped in? Erica Dixon, yes, Scrappy's ex, went live and said, "I've been knew Karlie wasn't loyal. She don't keep friends. She'll keep secrets until it benefits her. Rasheeda should have never trusted her." Then Spice chimed in during an interview. Rasheeda always tried to stay classy. But now the whole world see what she was fighting behind closed doors. And get this, even former cast member K. Michelle jumped on X to tweet, "Y'all, act like Karlie just messy. Truth is, Kirk been disgusting. Don't shoot the messenger when the message been overdue." Yikes. As for Kirk Frost, he posted a cryptic story, black background, white text, "Let people run their mouths. The truth will surface." Too late, bro. The truth already jumped out the window and ran down the block. Reddit threads blew up. Was Kirk using Rasheeda the whole time for storyline clout? The Jasmine saga was just the tip of the iceberg. This man had a whole system. Karlie, Sienna, Jasmine, and now this mystery burner account? Nah, he gotta go. Some fans even started digging deeper. One post went viral suggesting Karlie. Red may have had access to Kirk's old phones from a storage unit she helped him rent back in 2018. The post read, "She's been collecting receipts. She planned this drop. This ain't spontaneous. This is payback, disguised as protection." And the craziest part? LHHATL producers are allegedly in chaos. One insider source spilled to a gossip blog. They're scared this footage might cross the line. There's screaming, physical shoving, cast members walking off, and what's coming next could spark legal issues. Apparently, multiple cast members are refusing to film until they know exactly what Karlie's next move is. Even VH1's legal team is now involved, not to block the drama, but to protect the network. They've allegedly asked Karlie to stop leaking content before it airs. Her response, "I'll leak what I want. I'm not under contract for silence." Oh, she's standing 10 toes down. And while the network scrambles, fans are watching Rasheeda more closely than ever. Her brand, Pressed, is still active, still posting. But comments are flooded with support. "We see you, Queen. Stand up for you. You're bigger than this show, bigger than him. Let Kirk keep fumbling. Your comeback gone. Be the real story." And if that wasn't enough, a YouTube reaction video titled "Kirk Gaslit Rasheeda for 13 Seasons." The timeline is already at 1.2 million views. The top comment? "She was never weak. She was surviving. But now she's waking up." And that's what's making this moment feel different. This isn't just TV drama anymore. This is a woman realizing she's been surrounded by liars, enablers, and betrayal in makeup and microphones. And now she has a choice: walk away, or make the next move, the one neither one sees coming. Just when fans thought Karlie Redd had dropped every bomb she could, she flipped the entire table in a late-night TikTok live, which quickly hit over 3 million views in 6 hours. Karlie sat in full glam, sipping wine, and dropped her final receipt. But this one didn't involve Kirk. It involved someone closer, deeper, and more dangerous to Rasheeda's heart: her own cousin, Deborah. You heard that right. Karlie didn't say her name directly, but fans knew exactly who she meant when she said, "Sometimes it ain't the man. Sometimes it's the woman sitting in your kitchen calling you sis while texting your husband." What? She then posted a screenshot, a blurred image. But eagle-eyed fans immediately enhanced it. It was a message thread, Kirk to Deborah. And what did it say, Kirk? "She's stressing me, TF out. Can't wait to slide through Friday." Deborah, you already know the back door open. The fans lost their minds. Not Rasheeda's own blood. Deborah was always around during the Jasmine mess. No wonder Rasheeda kept breaking down behind the scenes. She had not a clue who to trust. Karlie smirked during the live. "Y'all don't even know the half. Kirk ain't new to this. And the women helping him ain't strangers." She then closed the live by saying, "This the last one I'll post for now. But trust, there's video." Yes, video. Insiders are now whispering about a hotel hallway clip. One where Kirk is seen with someone not Jasmine, not Karlie, definitely not Rasheeda, but walking into a room at 3:12 a.m. Producers allegedly begged Karlie not to release that footage, warning it could trigger legal action. But here's the kicker. Rasheeda still hasn't responded. Insiders say she's moved out of the shared home. Her close friend from Pressed allegedly said she's in protective mode. She ain't speaking to Kirk, Deborah, or Karlie. This ain't just a breakup. This is a war, and Kirk, he's gone radio silent. Deleted his comments, turned off replies. The only sign of life. A single, vague IG story. When the devil can't reach you, he sends your circle. What does that even mean, Kirk? But the most chilling twist of all. Fans uncovered that Karlie is currently working with a docuseries producer. The same. One behind Surviving R. Kelly. And guess what the working title is? Surviving Kirk, The Receipts. Yes, you read that right. Karlie's not done. She's building a whole series. She claims Rasheeda won't be the only woman featured. So, what now? Rasheeda is isolated. Kirk is hiding. Deborah has deleted her social media. And Karlie is threatening to turn VH1 into a courtroom. The season hasn't even aired, and half the cast is ready to walk. Producers are scrambling. Fans are fired up. And the final question? Will Rasheeda finally expose everything she's held in for years? Or will Karlie be the one to profit from Rasheeda's pain and rewrite the narrative first? This drama ain't over. In fact, it's just beginning, y'all. This is unreal. From Karlie Redd's audio ambush to Kirk's shady backdoor betrayal, to Rasheeda's own cousin being dragged into the filth, we've just witnessed one of the most explosive reality TV collapses in recent memory. But the biggest question still remains. Where is Rasheeda really at with all this? Will she finally speak? Will she press charges? Or is she done protecting everybody? Should she expose Karlie and Kirk herself, or walk away and rebuild in silence? We need to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you believe Karlie dropped the receipts to protect Rasheeda? Or was it just petty revenge dressed up in loyalty? And what about Deborah? Was she just caught in the crossfire? Or was she the biggest snake in the grass this entire time? Don't hold back. The comment section is your courtroom. We're reading everything, every theory, every emotion, every exposed truth and trust. This ain't the last update. There's more coming, more leaks, it's more audio. And maybe, just maybe, Rasheeda is about to clap back in a way no one expects. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. Because when the next piece drops, you're gonna want to be first to hear it. Until then, stay watching, stay messy, and stay ready. Because on this show, nobody's ever really innocent.